Good morning, class. Throughout history, people have exchanged forms of currency for goods. In today's society, cash is king. However, this attitude is rapidly changing. Virtual currency is now the way of the future. With over 3 billion users of the World Wide Web, going digital is becoming the only answer for industries trying to keep up with the modern trends. This could open markets to people who did not have this access before. While having more access to currency is always a good thing, what makes virtual currency even better is the fact that you are the owner of it as well. There are no banks or government checks on this form of currency. Being the owner of this currency makes it so that it's nearly impossible to have fraud or identity theft happen. With all the benefits of having a virtual currency, why wouldn't you welcome the age of digital money? Rarely do any of us walk into Starbucks with a $5 bill anymore. We walk in with a credit card, a Starbucks gift card, or even with an Apple Pay on our iPhones. And that's another way money has changed. It's become more and more abstracted. Its numbers are sitting in our bank accounts or on our credit card statements. It's a series of digital ledgers kept by banks, payment processors, and financial startups. The USA Network's TV show, Mr. Robot, imagines the fragility of the system. The plot follows hackers who plan to break into the servers of the country's biggest lender and erase all the data, obliterating debt and ushering in a new, archaic, moneyless society. This is a work of fiction, but there is a very eerie truth in this conception. With the installation of virtual currency, the cryptocurrency is created, and all confirmed transactions are stored in a public ledger. All identities of coin owners are encrypted to ensure the legitimacy of record keeping. Because the currency is decentralized, you own it. Neither government nor bank has any control over it, which is important as banks have failed time and time again, such as the Great Depression during the 1930s and the financial crisis of 2008. The crisis of 2008 was caused by shady banks who traded their own clients' money and promoted more mortgages to feed their seedy and illegal practices. With virtual currency, this makes it much easier to not only monitor your own money, but keep it out of the wrong hands as well, so that these problems do not happen ever again. Money grows more complex by the day, particularly now that the Silicon Valley, which is home to some of the leading tech startups in the world, has begun to use virtual currency, which is where it all originated back in 2008. A programmer issued a paper in which he argued that we need an internet currency not subject to the fees and permissions of third-party brokers. So we came up with the digital equivalent of cash online, a system that lets participants send value to anyone else with a Bitcoin address the same way they might send an email. He said, like the internet flattened global speech, Bitcoin can flatten global money. Computer scientist Nick Szabo, who is suspected as Bitcoin's creator, Satoshi Nakamoto, although he will not say he is the creator. This is huge for many reasons. The first is unobstructed speed. Money is sent immediately, and no one can stop it. When Visa and PayPal refused to transact payments to WikiLeaks in 2010 to not support its release of classified government documents, donors sent $32,000 in Bitcoin. The second is that it's built for the internet, and that could make commerce a much better experience. Credit card transactions will disappear, making the whole process more streamlined and efficient. Web-based businesses will be able to capitalize on that too. Crappy things companies do now to monetize banner ads, CAPTCHAs, spam emails will go away, predicts Fred Irsham, CFO of Bitcoin wallet Coinbase. Virtual currency such as Bitcoin is the way of the future. I found that any naysayers of this true innovation are as ignorant as those who said online shopping would not take off. I believe that physical money will die off like brand stores such as Walmart and Target, which are losing to the battle to Amazon. Virtual currency is the way of the future. There is no way to stop the digital change that is happening in each industry. Money is simply just next in this process. Thank you.